talk about that one because I can't make it pass, you know. Alright, so now watch what going in at the budget debate. Right? And the finance minister talk and him come up with that thing. I watch it on TV when him say no new taxes. Him say some other things too more I have to dissect them myself, you know. Because him I tell you say, you know, if them come up with new taxes now, you know, that stop the Jamaican, the recovery rate and talk some other things. But on a serious note, Nigel Clarke, you shouldn't even, and them a knock feet when them say no new taxes, you know, me don't know if it's a political job or something. But what you say about taxes, why it don't even make sense. We in a pandemic. And Jamaica, people now have no work. It's 130,000 people lose job and things. And who is like a tax really? And our job force not even up. You know, see what we do now just squeeze up the country. We have to make what we have, you know, can satisfy and work with. Now got that. You say no new taxes, but the dollar every time the dollar devalue, you put the country in a recession. We don't need no analysts and nobody to come tell me that, you know. You understand? Because by right, let me tell you something, people. When the money devalue, like we got 150 now, we find out say JPS we peg the money by the dollar, electricity, everything will go up. So if you produce bun, bread and them thing there, you have to put on the cost on that. Do you understand? You find out say the dollar depreciated. You find out say the oil, them thing that will go up. Gas and everything will go up. And when it go up, they will pass on that to the consumer. All kind of things pass on to you. Because the goods them have to chuck and go where it go. So them pass on the whether that pay you say you pay a bag and then when the thing go higher, when them pass on, it plus tax. So you get a bag of new tax after all. When them talk, no make no sense. It's just a point them try to score. Remember watch this, man. We dissect this because this a score. Let me see them and a clap about up David. This a score. Let me see them a clap about. Me don't know why them a clap. Let them take people feed that. Me a telling us, listen. This is not back in the days when the people them can't read and write. Back in them days, then people have just learn to sign them name and then when they come chat anything in a parliament, in a Morgan house and people just sup it up. This is a different thing. Different ear, different thing, different people. Welcome to the digital age. We can respond to ourselves. Look at, watch this.
This evening, no new taxes. The announcement from Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clarke as he opened the budget debate in Parliament this afternoon.
So, he might tell you no new taxes. In a pandemic, a country will run down, will lose 130,000 jobs. Yeah, but you shouldn't even bother come and say no new taxes. You shouldn't even bother want to have to seize them things because the money at the value and I push you down even more or I pay more for the things them already. See? So this is just a political job. That's the way I say.
Dr. Clarke said the government is focused on economic recovery due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and increasing taxes would not be in line with that objective. Vashon Brown has been covering the budget debate and now joins us live.
So them just increase tax because them are increasing. And increasing taxes, it would not align with them objective. So you get up every year and want to increase tax, so just line with the objective. Eh? With a country a mash up. So it help sink it. Let me hear what I say.
In studio, Vashon.
Thank you so much, Janella. Now, you will recall that the finance minister some weeks ago tabled the budget, which showed that the government intends to spend $830 billion in the next fiscal year. Today, when Dr. Nigel Clarke opened the budget debate, he made this announcement.
There will be no new taxes.
People, that no embarrassment. So what them a clap for? Where you da clap for no new taxes? In a pandemic, so you da really want tax Jamaica again? The dollar devalue it a tax we out, it a mash we up already. It a mash up a country. That one for control. So when him attack say, me don't know if some people are reading at this, little later down and things, yeah man, him a do a nice job. He not do nothing. We not doing nothing. Both parties, you know, for us go a time for you to go, we tired of one still, you know. Yeah man, PMP, GLP, we tired of them man. You could hear what I say. Look on the idiot then. Watch out.
We are prioritizing economic recovery, which we want to achieve in the quickest possible time. Increases in taxes at this time would run counter to that objective.
Yeah, what the man say, what me I say? Increasing tax at this time with a run counter to that objective. So them just sit down every year and just plan for just increase tax, so just increase tax sake. And mash up the country, mash up poor people. It no make no sense to me. And all when them a increase them tax, the road them still bad. We don't have no water, pit toilet, the people are hungry, nobody have no job or nothing at all. That's why I'm listening.
Madam Speaker, this is the 6th consecutive fiscal year where on a net basis we have not raised taxes.
That me tell you say a political job. Yeah? Eh? Yes, still people are suffering because you pay more for the bread and everything when the dollar devalue. Nigel, stop take for idiot. If you are going, if you are buffoon, man, not take for no buffoon, man. What happened to you? Hear the big clap. And then people outside watch this now. That's why them love them political party. Them things are something good. Yes, but them no raise no taxes. And yes, still everything gone up. The dollar alone put your country in a recession because it got 100 hard for one. 150 hard. And still a climb. You understand? People don't understand these things. You see me I say? Yeah.
Madam Speaker, this is the 4th consecutive fiscal year where there will be absolutely no new taxes.
And when them absolutely, you still pay more for everything. For your light bill gone up, everything, the dollar devalue. And when the dollar devalue, you know one come put more new taxes and 100 people lose them job, 100,000 people and all kind of things. And owners type for a country, you know, man. Red tape, you know. You got hearing broke a red tape in the day. Just listen.
Now, Vashan, another major talking point was the Students' Loan Bureau. What was that announcement?
Well, Janella, over the years, there have been complaints from students, especially those from lower-income families, about the difficulties in finding guarantors. So this is what Dr. Clarke had to say.
Yeah, what I'm saying, the lower income families, because student loan, and we see them get 12 billion to you all the time. Yeah, so we're not deal with individual and deal with for them thing and then make them dedicate for work. If them turn doctor, study doctor, them have to pay 3.5 million a year. And if a 5 year, them have to study why you not cover it another money there. Because the money we want to give them can't cover more than 1,000 people, you know. Saying? Every year, you know. Saying cover it fully. Saying? And I'm not give them every year. So what we never do that, I make them just give back some service to the country. More than I talk about subsidize. Like the boss thing when I say subsidize. All the way I'm bring in them little thing and be a foolishness. I could see what I say.
Effective April 1st, we will remove the need for 2 guarantors for student loans, and it will instead only require 1 guarantor for student loans, Madam Speaker.
So them said them are gonna move the need. Them are gonna move it from 2 guarantor. And them didn't even make student loan hard. Forget. So it will just require 1. So instead you have 2 guarantor now, that means them could have do it long time. You see me I talk about them a whole back the country. You shouldn't even have the guarantor there, so. If you go there, say you get a loan, them know, so right, boom, boom, you go to school, and them sign but for you, and you got study law, you got do doctor, you got do this and that, and you have to pledge back, you have to go sign up for go work for the country, because remember, you can't leave the country. You understand? Even if you don't want to go work overseas, you can't go work overseas unless you give you back 5 years or give you back something. So you never need a guarantor. You just need we just have some college students who just build up a place. Both of them, PMP and JLP, I will forget rid of them right now, man. Them are crisis now, man.
The access that lower income families have to student loans.
And I clap for this. So the access to lower income family and student loan, them put in red tape. So them are trying to move part of the red tape now. You see me I talk about? Yeah. Them are trying to move part of it. Yeah? Hear this.
Now, recently, a $60 billion social and economic recovery and vaccine program for Jamaica, the Serve Jamaica program, was announced. The bulk of the money for that program will come from the Bank of Jamaica, paying over some of its recent profits to the government. Now, under that program, the government will roll out a conditional cash transfer for the vaccinated, CCTV. So it's pretty much a sub-program for people aged 60 and over who are not in receipt of a paycheck or pension greater than 1.5 million per annum and who have been vaccinated. So pretty much an incentive for people in that group to take the vaccine.
Incentive.
Speaker, there is public...
So they might get an incentive to take the vaccine 60 years and over. You are the incentive now. 10,000 Jamaican. I like around $70 that or $60 US. Eh? Yeah, because the other day them said them have something where them want to give. Remember, around a year ago, people get a non-caring package. Saying like a 10,000. Really, the security guard have to get a money for change up the thing, so you really get 8,500. Me I thought like maybe $60 for 1 year, for nearly a year. Although enough people lose them job, and enough people never have no job, and have them think this is how this country run. But you can find 300 million for go fix up a DPP office. Or 5 billion for go build a new foreign affairs ministry. You understand? This is how them run the money, but no, we don't have no ambulance. We don't have a lot of things. We don't have nothing at all right in the that mean them want poor people for the state. Can you remember when them sick, them go foreign, So in the hospital, them have nothing working. Everything broken. At times, we are demand some change, man. Hear this.
Best. Is a conditional cash transfer.
Yeah, the conditional.
There is public interest in ensuring that the vulnerable population is vaccinated. And we also want to ensure that all the persons who cannot take up the work opportunities available on the Serve Jamaica program and otherwise are not a part of, have no formal income, receive a grant. Madam Speaker, we expect in excess of 100,000 Jamaicans to benefit from this CCTV program. And the
so 100,000 for benefit from the CCTV program. Yeah? Soon call back. 100,000 for benefit from the CC program. Right? But enough people, 2.9 million people we have, and most of them are poor people. So 100,000 they say a benefit. And most people don't have a job. If we have 130,000 lose them job, plus we have other people, look much more old people and much more people now have not know it's 100,000. Make we hear Massey.
It will be 10,000 Jamaican dollars, Madam Speaker.
10,000 Jamaican dollar.
Now, the final point is on the question of growth. Dr. Clarke said
Yeah, the growth
the
now.
Institute of Jamaica, PIOJ, expects the economy to contract by 12% this fiscal year.
What?
The worst economic contraction in the country's modern history.
So before him talk, people now, me and una talk now. Me and una can reason, because una my family, Now, the man has said no new taxes, right? But yesterday, I tell you, it at 12%. Contracted 12%. Why you even come and tell about no new taxes? Because when the dollar devalue, you have to pay new taxes. Because everything I got up plus tax. So why you don't come and say no new taxes? So it's a political point. And the both party them for us going now. One for us go away. One for the egg. One for the be behind some cage now. See? No for one way in this. Can one destroy the country and nice clear and Jamaica can destroy. See? When you just dead if you just run up and down and just mash up a country more and more. See? So if him know this one make a play, why you don't come and talk about no new taxes? That mean a political job and pints to not try to score, man. Hear this.
No previous economic decline comes even remotely close.
When you hear this.
For calendar year 2020, that is January to December of 2020, the economy is expected to contract by
Not expected contract.
10%, as compared with the period January to December of 2019. The closest comparisons were the decline. So
I could just play about that because it contracted over 10% and him say it expected, then him correct himself. I could play about that.
December of 2020, the economy is expected to have contracted by 10% as compared with the period January to December of 2019. The closest comparisons were the decline of 6.5% in 1975. So
in a 75 when the people them move out by Jove. And the other turmoil they we did have when the master man and thing a 6.3% them say. But this now our 10%, like 12%. This. Yeah? But we have the tribal war, we have all kind of things that go on and all kind of people are meddling in a Jamaica thing. It was 6.3. But this now, yeah, it gone over how much money? I remember go and hear them.
5.7% in 1980.
So in a 1980, a 5.3% same way. Hear this now.
6% in 1985.
4.6.
3.9% in 1974 and 3.2% in 2009.
So this is what me I talk about now. So this is what me I talk about, because you see them take everybody now. Them take everybody now for idiot. When them go class there, the man have the whole of the thing where I talk and I contradict himself. No new taxes. So you plan for raise taxes? You didn't really plan for raise taxes, Nigel Clarke? Eh? You shouldn't even mention that. But that is just a political statement, a political, you know, if you just say, yes, this and that because of that, them do. Them just want, don't hang on no power, PMP, na JLP, no hang on no power, no mash up a country. No do nothing for uplift the country. Nothing. Nothing, not come in with nothing for the youth, them, nothing for create an economy, make we just, you know, we export some things and nothing, just pay red tape. I'm going to think him to right there, so after no new taxes, I'm going to them a knock. Like a something like in a pandemic, you really come at it's so stupid to even mention it. No new taxes, because if you put the new taxes for the recovery, it not gonna meet the objective. That means only just get up and just put on tax, man. People just put tax so and at the end of the day, you know, when the money devalue, if you did buy when the dollar was them buy everything I buy US, right? So I know like them can't trick we, you know, them can't trick we. You understand? This is not like a great-great-grandmother and great-grandfather, but them can't just say anything. And the people them jump up and say, we reject them and tell them, stop going to the enemy margin house and talking about foolishness. Because we are just showing a point blank and break it down and say, the whole of this one happen and do just a mass parade thing and, you know, for just really and make a bag of nice. Because one not chat no make no sense. It's filthy. Okay? You have a pandemic around. The whole dollar devalue hard. People are hungry. It's 100,000 lose them job. You say man say nobody not lose them job out of the private sector, out of the public sector, out of the private sector, them lose them job. Now come back and now and say no, contradict themselves. Now say, oh, this is the job we created in 2016 to 2020 and it wipe out in a 120 days. Because them was no real job. Call centers job and them thing and a job with them a call center job. See? And by the way, we not underpay the people them. And I telling them if you have degrees and all kind of things to get the job. And depends on where you live. Call center job where some kid never want to for him. And that's the truth. So people will just telling the truth. And then I want a friend control the call center. So them I get $15 a day. $15 per hour. How much them pay them? Them not pay them $15 per day. You understand? $15 per hour them pay call center job. Or more. Them not getting that. So now pay them $1 something per $1. It works out to $1 ad. Because they not get the money. They not get the money. You understand? So if you give them how much money for the one day pay, I like 1 week pay in a Jamaica. 1 day's pay. I like a week pay. Yeah. See, some people are not getting no money. So now use them on the run, come pack up the place and say want to create job. But that is not the job. We want to create some job. We'd have let me tell you this, we have a lot of shoemakers, we have a lot of designers, we have people, we have enough mates, we have enough people, you know. We should have been on road and own things, you know. And I repair up the place and I do things, you know, when you look at foreigner come take over the job. Well, and in the same breath, them just say the diaspora save Jamaica. Let me tell you something. My hand in that big time. So I don't hear me as a boom bam bam. Me have some people them work 9 to 5. Remember we do music. Where we are cut one artist I make hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you don't know. So in other words, one man we are do 4,000 or 5,000 US what I do. I want to be. You don't know that. Because we know they have to come talk these things. See? And then we advise everybody every day. See? You don't know these things. So the money, remember them are getting a Jamaica. But them take the US. So the money what we draw into the economy, a man like me, more important than even when them even nothing. So I have to burn them. See? And then when them artists make them money there, the amount of people look out for them, where them feed. Where them feed. You understand? Yesterday, I can't Campbell my dust Vice. Day before yesterday, can't Campbell. And then one Uber line up for Vice. Through the whole week. So and we go right round. The whole of them veteran and them thing there. So everything what we do, make sure I will keep up some things. See? We don't get credit. We don't talk about these things and take credit. When man a book fish show, look how much US. We have shows that book for 50,000 US. When the advance come to Jamaica, it come down to it. Saying a data spend, we keep up the thing. You are going like them one disrespect for true music. You can't do that neither. Because you don't know these things. See? We run them thing away every week. The amount of man, Vice, the amount of money run through the economy. So me myself play a vital role. Then say not like some people in the diaspora we just do a look at 9 to 5 and then them play so much role. But enough money we are dropping at the system. If you are here, you know how much money we dropping at the system. Eh? And them are going like them want to go run man like we, you mad? You crazy? We make people survive. And that different from the little charity thing where me do and do a lot of things we not talk about. See? You understand? So me is a man that for burn them because we know people are going to enough hardship and them thing there. Me have a budget when you look, advice one artist when you look at 5 grand. One man. And plus other people advise them too. So when you call a man, the money where you make a next man and make a money and make some for the week you spend over $1 million. Them money I make more than you understand? Tell me I tell you no. Me no really want to go into them thing I would do know. But me I try to show you what we are do for the economy. What them I do? Mash it up. We remember you know our vices and them thing there. We are draw money in the economy. I help the economy. And them want these people like we too. You know see them I eat that. See? You understand? So me just go and look inside, because we don't know. Because we know say well we do music, but it's a large scale. See? Double and a little bit of thing. So me no want go, me not have to go in it too much and I that them fight. Me not talk about people who are infiltrate and do foolishness now with them. See? We are talking the real thing. Because we do the real thing. You understand? So the amount of thing where we place and bring in to the economy. Remember, you know, and like me I plant up something export of a vice. You understand? And the whole of them artists say they make money away, look much more people. If I never them kind of thing there, right now Jamaica collapse, man. Enough money we bring in for the year, man. Enough. See? And we don't want to come. We never really want to come talk about that. But we want to go just a pint out a pint and I show them a pint. To what we are do. You understand? It's true, they do a lot. We do a lot. You understand? So Virgin just ring me. Other people have a vice. Because we always have one vice. And remember, yeah, Euro, Pound, US, Canadian. And you're trying the whole of that in Jamaica. How do you get it in Jamaica? Then get them raw money there. You understand? So you run some things and when you look every man, a man eat this, you say, alright, I run something with profit, we boom bam bam, this about I run something with a man, the boom bam bam, cut to them, boom bam bam, a man there, boom bam bam. So for the week, X amount of money. For the year, can't count. See? I remember them, I look about other people too, you know. Cause other people, you look, yeah, man, I go check them, you know, no food, no there. And them I take care of them same way. Whether Capitan, whether this man, or whether that the artist, them I take care of them same way. People still check me. And me I run the business where it drying a lot of things where the whole of them man are beer food. You understand? So what we do that now, we are build the economy. And we see them I try to tear we down. See? And them come and say, oh, that see them come to the end. And yes, still what they do. Instead of your first thing, our government should have do. You invite the people them. If you know so nearly 3 million people in the diaspora, invite them to do every little thing. If you have say hotel and them thing there, you don't give a foreign entity them kind of little thing than 5-year tax break and all kind of things. Give me one people them. Invite one people them for build a place. Stop make $1 run way. You understand? It can happen. But what you do, if we try to do something, you put pure red thing that tape around everything. Buju come and Buju say, alright, he want to do him foundation. Buju is a billionaire in a Jamaican term. He not even ask. He not beg no nothing. He not commit no crime in that place. He might give things. He win the festival thing, he give 3 million. But him have money can't give away. Him have how much friend and say, right, I could do this. You tell him, no, me don't be this because you are this. Him commit a crime in Jamaica. This and look how much crime them people are commit and when you look them turn member of parliament and them. These are the things that that's why I have burn them. So you turn against the artists them who can come and help. Shaggy and friends. Because Shaggy come out with Film Foundation. Touch everybody go perform. Shaka them, do all of them perform. See? And when you raise the money, what them do? I give them. What them do? Embarrassing for the 100 million. What them do the 100 million? People, you have youth still at sick go up at children hospital and I know them don't get looked about. People go up there, I see the woman with a little youth with them, I say right, a $1 million themselves, I say, let me give you the first 50 grand. I don't see nobody jump on. If you just straighten it up that him can walk and go to school, them not do it. Them want $1 million. So Shaggy just get 100 million. Buy right, let me tell you the thing, around, him donate around 500 million to them. In all. Shaggy and friends. So all of the artists them, same thing again, you know, because we have one who we could have do a lot of this. See? And I help a country. But them a try to put red tape and a black way. So Shaggy make over 500 million, give them equipment and everything and plus cash. See? What them do with the money? Them not give you a rundown, them give the public a rundown with the money. Every one of them artists come and perform free. So if you pay a man in a term, him say 20,000 US, if Shaggy pay him 3 million, and for pay a next man 5 million or 10 million because of him, or 20 million, them don't charge him. That are for them donation too. So them donate them whole performance time and everything. See? And when you look now, so much artists come together and you know come and say, yeah, by see the power of the man them there. This is what them do. Yeah, disrespect we. Then the Prime Minister come down and put on them thing and then we start say reggae and I think you have trap and you have reggae. Reggae dancehall. See? And you want to come push your blame from where you want to push your blame from now, push your blame so when you mix up. The garrison one now when I ready when I drink when I know who are the top man, know this and who know enhance certain things because you know want to continue win. And any politician you see in our garrison and it's still with zinc fence and deteriorated over the years, I mean 25 years, 30, 40 years, or like Matuzla, that are Mike Henry, Matuzla, saying they just live there so from before no work, sink and all kind of things. And the place just mash up and still and get worse. Una joker, them should have gone a long time, whether PMP or GLP. You understand? You know business. Saying them take the country from the country they are so. And I look about Cayman and look what the country read. And the man come out about no new taxes. And them a clap. All una food just go. That's why I should say them a pirate. Every time you have a money and it dip value, I go right back round. 360. This box value 100 US. And the money, the value. See? Say, all right, 100 US, but we know, say, at 80, the 80 for one. See? So, when I 80 for one, we know, say, okay, all right, so 100 US, so I'm going to pay $8,000 for the box. Now, it gone to 150 plus tax. Right? It gone to 150, but they might talk about raise new taxes. It gone for 150 now for one, 150 for one. This box now, at the same $100 value, you know. But tell me what, the $100 value $15,000. So me have to go find the next $7,000 for pay for the box plus tax. Because they make the tax bigger, the more the money go bigger plus the tax. If a 15 or 20%, it's a bigger money. So me have to pay nearly $20,000 for the box, so me just pay $9,000 for with including tax. And them have to talk about raise new taxes like people are idiot. Saying? Them are more mathematician than nobody, man. Saying? Them just sit down and just talk about a thing and people just invite it because if you have pressure, we don't move, it's a pressure away. So they just get up and raise tax every year for tax sake. Foolishness. See? Look from first world country. What them try to do, them do price matching. And I tell people, me I chat to my diaspora people them now. Them do price matching. So you go in one of them place and you see something and you go up on the line and you see it look cheaper, you just show them and the price match and you get it for the price where you have it for. You have that at Jamaica? No. You say every year them get up and you them read budget and tell us to raise flour and thing now them make sure produce the amount of wheat and grains that them want and them thing there. More you go they go get you get them food basic thing how you can get. And then them put it on special every year. You know the food that go up. So you have to make sure you can feed your people them. The people them can, you understand what I say? So you know say, you get up now, and then when you look, rice can up, much money, this can up, more this can up, that and that. No, them just sustain, you know, the food product where it a sustain like. So them just maintain certain things. Them know some more corn and more thing of a plant. Them subsidize farmers thing. That means you have all the grains and all the things and all the wheat and things for make the flour and you have your rice and all kind of things. See? So the food and like you go up and you hear them and read in a them big country there. I hear the president come and say, you man we're going to raise the taxes now and rice and them thing. No. Them have for them way for go raise taxes, but them now go push it the rice and you think them not it not trouble it. You go and you go and get discount. And if you're poor like you're there in England now, see me I talk about Canada and America now, you're there in England now, and you don't have the money, you never got some Sainsbury and them pay. You just go in a netto and buy a 99p bag of potato and buy some 9p can a baked bean and have 9p. Not 10, 9p. See? And you buy some things and you eat. So them have the poor people thing the way you go shop and you have the one them way affordable. So if you can't buy, you have something you can eat. And them have all kind of things you put in place to make sure the kids them alright and this alright, and them have council flats and all kind of things. But Jamaica have nothing. I'll be a zinc and board thing, and I like government build up the place and thing. Over the years, them are rates much taxes. Look back, road them turn back, yo, a caveman style. The road them turn back to nilt. And the class part when I put on, you know. As rain fall, them tear off, I hear how much million. See? So them not think about they look at poor people, them and them thing. They don't want to get rid of them, man. That's why them not fix the hospital and them thing. When you're sick, them just say when them sick, them not use. Make them go dead. If them strong enough and come out well. But if them not strong enough and them go in there, we don't have use to them. On go vote, when the time we have use to them have to vote. And it's a sinful place. It's sickening. You understand? Everything when them just say so don't make no sense. Even the student loan. You gotta move one guarantor. That for sure is them put the red tape. You shouldn't have no guarantor. Because you really are going to school, you go there for go borrow the loan for better off. You said for go do the. Remember, you are going to go study. Why they put a guarantor there? You are going to go study. And the government are going to say, okay, we are going to deal with that 12 billion that we are give a year. We are going to say, all right, instead of you are going to go for the loan, here what we are going to do. We are going to pay this. But you are going to sign up this with we. Remember, you have to have passwords to leave and them thing there. You are going to turn doctor, you have to give me 5 years out of this. And you are going to sign it. And the 12 out of the 12 billion, you have to pay them fee. You have to pay it because you have to pay it. See? The 12 billion, just work it out if you can pay more than 1,000 people. Even if you have paid 4 million a one. Work it out of 12 billion that. See? So you could have do instead of about student loan and then them have to pay back. Just you have nurse, doctors and certain other people, them have to come and them and you pay them same way, you know. Same, but you can get back some time in. You understand? Even if you say I can lend you money, you don't need no. Can them go to school? So what I need when them come out and you have set up things to them that them can go in a job and make we uplift the place. But you don't put red tape because of poor people picnic. You don't have no tape at all for the big man. Some of them they even bright, them just go down, them just give them all kind of things. I tell you. Them want to turn, lie, them want to turn, where them want to turn it. Them good, them not have no red tape at all. See? Them put in red tape for stifle the less fortunate. People are sending barrel. People never have hunger in Jamaica, you know. But here what them do now. Enough for them head, let me tell you straight what them do. Enough for them head, if him said barrel, maybe him go sell it. So we're going to put in some red tape. And with a business. So you have your old granny and them thing there. So let me send some kind of food for you and the kind of clothes. No, all them clothes are come. All right, before charge him for them. Then they say I sell nothing, I do nothing, you know. But I just in them head. And right now the farmer them get beaten. Because when you look, they were carrying carrot, them carrying tomato, them carrying scallion, them carrying everything. Brother, them are carrying everything in our country. Everything. Them imported. Now, if you have real government, or you look out for the people, them and look out for the farmer, first thing, you can't import none of them things, egg nothing. Eat or grow. People them are come here, saying, I don't already make foreigner own the hotel. The hotel them are foreigner own the money, they not come for sure. They might have paid some little taxes, how them are pay, but them not come for sure because people use them credit card. So if they are Europe, and it's a European hotel and thing, man just boom boom and book, him money stay same place. All them are do is just prepare himself to go up on them plane and fly come over and him book all inclusive with food and everything. So when I come to Jamaica, and now come outside, them just sit down India and just alright, and when them do barely come out, them I talk about don't harass a tourist. Foolishness. Them all have police have beat up them own. There is a slavery mentality. Me see I go on in Jamaica. Stay and the police them want to start behaving themselves too. Cause be a foolishness in the go on with you know. You don't go on with a lot of foolishness to man. When you can't beat up own fear please them guy. See? When you carry out either to others. Some of you no for go the egg to man. Cause when I eat that no have no sense. You understand? Don't break the laws to please them. Don't do it. You understand? Something that sound right. Sometimes you can talk to somebody and you reach out to the people, then people are suffer. See? People are suffer. But when they start about taxes, as I just said, but them just start about tax and this and it it's counterproductive if you raise tax at this time. In our pandemic, it shouldn't even come out of your mouth. But it's a political job. So him come do it, you know, to just say, yeah, and you get some people. Boy, I never raise no tax. Tax raise up, so stupid. Who they make the money at the value? Bank of Jamaica mash way up. Them sit down and trade money. Instead of them come trade some of our goods and services. We make some of the best furniture. We have some of the best furniture maker them in the world. Them don't have job. Look on them carving and them thing. The thing them are fine, you just screw them up. And okay, you pay $10,000 for your set. Quick time it mash $10,000 for your set. And quick time it mash up. That's a 1.5 billion that million Jamaican. You pay for your set. 10 grand, 11 grand, 8 grand. Quick time then the mash up I have to change them in a few years. See? We have make some furniture the way it stand up. Mahogany and them thing there. We could have exported some little things that no. All them get stifled too. You can't pay a light bill now for even go carve out 2 things and make some things. Not all them now export. Even we should have be the export capital of the Caribbean. Even the Caribbean. We don't make money. Because for the money bigger than we. Eh? But everything can dump at Jamaica. Everything you know that have them dump it at Jamaica is a wasteland, you know. Everything dump. Them just bring in everything. Every garbage. The man them all have them waste. And the government go buy the waste. The feces, dry feces. If you go throw up on my thing about fertilizer, I mean I want that for my thing. See, because you have a fertilizer, you know, them want some, say cheaper. So the man them have them waste and dry it and sorry, we don't know if we do it. We will buy it. And them could stink how people feel. I don't want to buy people wait for my food and them things. I want natural organic food. People are trying to grow organic food in them foreign country where you want to come buy filth and come to give people about fertilizer. Look how much filth there in Jamaica in a pit toilet. If them want to dry it, them take out and dry some of them and use them themselves. Eh? We don't carry all kind of things come and talk about waste. We don't say no sense. Eh? A waste of money that. See? Me would have burn some ashes and things like come throw up on my calendar and use that. You keep off all kind of insect and all kind of thing off the trim. Same ashes. Where you have burn some coal and them ashes there. We are talking about good man and water thing and them fat and alright man. See you have to chew no bag and nothing pan it. Keep all kind of thing it keep off your tree them. See them don't even know these things. See? You have a thing we keep things off your thing, man. You don't have to use a waste them a buy. You don't have to use them things, man. See? So that's why I say the country will go back here. Them shouldn't even mention tax. And then you can move a guarantor. You shouldn't have no guarantor at all. You can borrow money, but you do with guarantor. You go to school. You know, borrow it for use it. So, you know, them know, so okay, we can pay the school fee with it. That means you really study. You know, borrow it for go, you can do something else with it. Them can't send it straight to the school. You never need no guarantor. So you can study doctor. You can do doctor study there. Up at university and thing, and you have go to school, the bureau, and then you can borrow money if you have 2 guarantors, you have to have it. Why? Pay the school. Can you take money and we take taxpayers' money? Can't man if you pay tax. Can't man and them one way. And you take the money and him can't get, him not get no loan or nothing. Him not get nothing. Him can't man. But him just have to give money. This is how them desperate and mash up the country. Be done with them, you know. Me there, you know, me just keep real here. Cause enough money we are pumping at the system. Now you know hear me attack. This is another like 9 to 5. Our money with me personally sit down and pump are some big money. And it's spread too. Because the whole of them artists, I know much people go to them each time. Me never talk these things before, but me just feel like to talk to them because them are going like, the amount of things we do for Jamaica whenever people like us. Jamaica in a worse position. You understand? Me there, you know. Keep up, yeah? Loan some me up.